What's going on, guys? Demothy here with Next Gen Nation, and I'm here today with Pam, Mick, and Steven at LA Cosplay Con. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, you guys have very nice looking cosplays. Can you mind telling the viewers who don't know who you're cosplaying as exactly who you are?
I'm Stocking from Panty and Stocking.
You first.
I'm Prince Charming from Cinderella.
Red Hood from Batman.
And you mentioned earlier that it took you like 2 years to get your cosplay together.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
Well, this cosplay actually took me the shortest amount of time. I bought most of my pieces and just threw it all together, but the longest I've ever spent on a cosplay was about 6 months.
6 months? So that's the longest. That's pretty quick, actually. I know some people that, like you, took 2 years. Other people have taken like way longer. How long have you guys been cosplaying for?
I've been cosplaying for about 3 or 4 years, and that's before I started making everything from scratch, and I started making my cosplays from scratch about 2 years ago.
How about you?
I've only been doing it for about a year, but the things that I have, I bought because I'm a student, so I don't have the funds. So I've been working on one project for a very long time.
And 2 years for me. I kind of just started with this, and I've been working on it ever since.
That's a really good cosplay for like it being like one of your like earlier ones, your first ones. Yeah. So like, what other cons have you guys been to? I know you've been to AX, or what other like conventions have you been to?
Well, the ones that I consistently go to are AX and San Diego Comic-Con, but I really hope that I get to go to more.
I've been to AX once, and this is my second con ever.
AX was my first, but also SDCC and Cosplay California. I think there was one other that I'm forgetting, but that's my normal circuit.
And do you guys like have like a cosplay group or anything, or is this just something that you do for fun, just like on the side, or like go just enjoying yourself at places like this?
I generally just go with whatever friends decide to come with me, and if our outfits happen to match, then that's a great thing. But whoever decides to come along, that's generally our group, and we just hang out.
Awesome. And so what do you guys think of LA Cosplay Con, it being like slightly a smaller con from like other ones like Anime Expo, which is like huge, or like San Diego Cosplay Con, I mean not cos, San Diego Comic Con, which is also like really huge, like it being like smaller and like more compact. What do you think of it so far?
I like the intimacy of it, the smaller vendors. I like the fact that I see the people who don't really cosplay that much. They seem a lot more confident, because at the bigger cons, it's harder to get out there because you see these cosplayers that do so much, and it's hard to get up your confidence. But in a smaller area, you know, you feel like you can get practice in, and it's good for them.
Yeah, it is a much smaller venue and is more intimate, so I wasn't expecting to see too much, but I'm really impressed with how big people go for such a small thing, just how dedicated they are to this cosplay.
How about you? What do you think?
I think that I would love to find the contact lens booth, which doesn't seem to exist. But otherwise, yeah, I like the small cons a little bit more. It's a little bit more friendly. Oh, WonderCon, that was the one I was forgetting. Sorry. But yeah, no, I like the smaller cons. They're a little bit more fun. The big ones are crazy, but small ones are nice.
Hello, this is John Harbeck from Next Gen Nation, and this is Doug cosplaying as Shulk. Now, Doug, I have to ask, how many years have you been cosplaying?
Well, technically, my first cosplay was Elle for Halloween when I was back in high school. That must have been 6 years ago. So technically 6 years, but I fell out of it for like about 4 years until I started recently cosplaying again last year.
You really went all out with the Shulk inside the swimsuit cosplay. Like, I'm impressed that you went this far, but how long did it take for you to put it all together?
I would say it took me about 3 months designing everything, actually thinking about whether or not I was going to do the swimsuit cosplay or the standard variation, or like one of the many armor outfits he wears, because he has like god amounts of armor in like the game. But after the planning stages and came the design, this took a long time. The bracelet and the amulet actually took a long time too, because I had to experiment with different kinds of paint until I eventually settled on chrome paint, which I found online, which is as a suggestion. The wig didn't take too long. The main trouble was styling it and cutting it too, but that didn't take too long overall. Most of the time spent was just on painting and all that, but Yeah, I would say like maybe 2 months went into like all that total, and that 1 month was just on planning.
I must ask, are you really feeling it?
I'm really feeling it.
Right now I'm here today with Bowser. So Bowser, why are you such a dick to Mario?